Hopefully next to me.
This way, please, this way. For the picture, please. Oh, picture. Yeah, yeah. Please, senora, this way, here. All right. Okay. Would you like one additional?
Can you put that over the Sparrow, rainbow. Thank you.
Okay. Pretty impressive.
Yes.
Again?
And just please relax and have
Other punch back there.
nice conversation. It's no soup.
Okay, no soup.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we will offer you the...
We'll film as much as we can.
Wine. This is a Sauvignon Blanc from Lake County, California. The style of Sauvignon Blanc, it is a New Zealand, but compare the two, this one is a lighter body. It's really nice, crisp wine. It's really beautiful. And this is from 2020, just like me, very
Young and fresh.
2020.
And the alcohol content.
Almost 9.
Thank you.
Wow. So sorry, sir.
Oh, no, you're fine.
All right, chef, tell us what it's all about.
Okay, so, as I said, you have that... Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
This is the main course. I am driving.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm disappointed. Okay, cheers, thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, so what you have in front of you here is what I call my symphony of seafood. The reason being is it's a bit of a celebration of seafood. It's colourful, it's beautiful, it's tasty, it's something that you can enjoy. But the story behind it is that in Australia now, we use the cold seafood to celebrate our times of festivity, etc., our end of year parties, etc. Have changed to this cold kind of platters, our cold kind of seafood, which we embrace. Gone are the days where my father at Christmas time, because my mother is English, would be carving a hot roast pork or hot roast ham in North Queensland in cans at 150% humidity, 80% 80 Fahrenheit or whatever. I don't know about that. It's very hot. Anyway, he's carving away, sweating. Yeah, Merry Christmas. It's great.
All right, then we continue drinking
So
on
now we go this. So now
Salute.
we go for the cold platter. So please
Thank you.
enjoy.
Thank you.
Grilled lobster, grilled scallops, poached shrimps. We have a nice fennel and radish slaw in the middle there. We have a citronette dressing, which was you've seen before, which is the gel. Give it a nice creme fraiche, mussels escabeche, and I just put a bit of radish there for Christmas and to cleanse your palate. The butteriness of the salmon caviar. So please, bon appetit and enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you.
Very good.
That was
Very
just
good.
your appetizer, okay?
Very good.
All right, you've had worse.
Yeah, we want to see what's behind
I
your
said
back.
that was my main course.
Okay, all right, okay.
Hiding something behind your back?
Good one, steady up, steady up. Okay, so what I want to do is after you've had your appetizer there, quite heavy on the seafood, I do want to cleanse your palate. Now you'll see other chefs' tables, they look at a sorbet or whatever it may be, a granita. So I'm doing a green apple sorbet. I like to do a green apple granita. Now this is a sorbet. A granita has less sugar. It's more icy. All right. So when you're having it, the astringency and the tannins of the green apple are heavy on your palate, which cleanse your mouth quite quickly. Like when you eat a green apple. I mean, it's natural, right? Yes. You hear that smack in your mouth. Exactly. That's what you get. So here is a green apple sorbet. On top you'll see like a little black, a little something there. On top is a smoked apple with salt. All right. Now, smoked apple with salt has to go
Oh my.
with a bit of Johnny Walker Black.
Oh my.
No, I hope not.
Absolutely, sir. It must go with it.
This. Whoa, whoa.
Johnny Walker Black. The process of making scotch with the smoking and the heating with the peat, of course, gives it that aromatic background to the scotch. All right. Now, Johnny Walker Black works with the tannins of the apple. The salt makes your mouth start to water. So again, you're cleansing your palate using scotch, which is essential. The tannins of the green apple, of course, and a little bit of that salt. Now, Johnny Walker Gold is good for dairy-based desserts with the cream, etc., where you have fat in the palate. Johnny Walker Blue, which I was just mentioning to the maitre d' there, director, whatever. Okay, Johnny Walker Blue, good with fruit-based desserts. All right. Now I try this continuously throughout my contract.
Every day.
Testing, retesting. The good thing is that after numerous testing, you forget what happened at the beginning. So you must start again. All right. So please allow me to put a little bit of this, as little or as much as you can, but just a little. Fold it through, get a little bit of the salt, get a little bit of the scotch, and then taste that on your palate. Okay? So please, I'll start with the lady on my left here. Would you like a little?
A little.
Mixed up first camera and John.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Yes, please. Green apple like
Sure.
in a Vitamix type thing, or?
Now what we do is we put it in the old centrifugal mixer.
Thank you, chef.
Okay? And that way you get the juice, but you must have the green. When you juice the green apple, you must have it coming. A little bit of fresh lime juice. Otherwise, when you blitz and you juice green apple, when you're juicing it in that, you're actually introducing oxygen into the juice.
Okay.
Introducing oxygen means that it's going to turn brown very fast. So it changes color, and then of course when it changes color, it also changes taste.
Thank you, chef.
So you don't want that oxidation to occur with the apple. You want it to remain intact. And the acidity in the back's gin.
Hey, man.
Because what I love,
mix it up.
Hendrix.
Try it.
Just saying. I like the perfume, the botanicals of a gin. So the botanicals of a gin lend itself to the aromatics of passion fruit. So you have the astringency of passion fruit, the acidity that's coming through. Then you have the gin itself, you have the aromatics of it. Don't judge me. Unfortunately, thank you very much. You guys enjoyed the game? Yeah. Great.
He's wonderful. I'm not drinking.
I had to cut this right a few nights back, and yeah, I won't say it, but she asked twice for this guy.
He's not driving.
Good. Nice to have you here. Just enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. And happy birthday once again.
Oh, happy birthday.
I'm sorry, this is the first time I do this wine. So this is a Pinot Noir from Santa Maria Valley. This is a New World Pinot Noir. So this is going, as you probably know, Pinot Noir is one very moody grape. It's most people don't like to make this wine because as soon as the climate change either too fast or too slow, the grapes react negatively to that. So this is from California, as I said, Santa Maria Valley. It's a nice medium body wine. It's not Pinot Noir usually are a light body, but this one is a little bit more substance than a Pinot Noir. It has a blackberry and blueberry flavors, and then enhanced with the aromas of cranberries and cherries and pomegranate.
That's pretty bottle.
And you say you never had it before?
I did not.
You should have it first before you serve us.
Absolutely. I will join you after.
I hope so.
No, before.
This is from 2016. So this is a wonderful wine. My suggestion is you air it a little bit. You grab the two fingers, you do like this on the table, and then you make the round movement, because this wine is closed in this bottle already for 7 years. So it's dormant, needs a little oxygen to go back to life. My suggestion, but first smell once I pour it, and then you wear it and then smell it again. You will see the wine will change a little bit. Not a lot, but will change a little bit.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
No, I was concerned because I don't want to get too drunk too fast. That's why.
Yeah, but it's just.
But it was good. I ate his too. So I said you should put it on every bar.
But it's
dessert.
interesting, right?
That's what you call it, a premium dessert.
I don't like whiskey. That was.
But see, that's
good.
that's what I try. I try to change your mind on something that you would assume is. I don't drink scotch, so I'm not really interested.
Oh, I like that.
But you like that, right?
It's like caramel tasting. It's
Well, that's,
delicious.
it brings it through. It brings the taste. It's a combination of everything that brings the taste through for your palate. And that smokiness and the salt making your mouth water, etc. It's about trying to trick you. Thank you very much.
Oh, look at your son. Look at your pour.
Somebody's going home soon.
Look at his pour.
Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your cleansing of the palate.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
followed up by the main course, which of course I'm Australian, so I'm going to serve lamb.
Yay.
Some of you may or may not like lamb or think of it in your memory as something that, oh my goodness, I serve lamb and it smells bad, it tastes bad, it is bad. Well, it's not bad. It's great. We're all adults here. So let me tell you something. If it smells bad, if it smells strong, right? The lamb's gone through puberty and it ain't lamb anymore. Sorry, it ain't lamb anymore. It's a grown-up. All right?
All right.
And you don't want to be eating that. You want to be eating lamb. All right? Because when it gets a bit older, the lamb stores its fat in different areas of its body. And when you cook it, that's where you get the aroma and you get that taste. You can get that slight taste. We call it in Australia, it goes from lamb to hogget to two-tooth to mutton. Two-tooth meaning they grow their front teeth longer so that they can eat, because they're grazing on harder pastures, because they've come off the teat. You know, they come off the boobie. So, you know, they've grown up. So this is the reason why. So please, you have slow roasted rack of lamb, which has more fat. You have the loin of lamb, which has been seared and rested with a little bit of parsley. You have the truffled pommes puree. You have a little bit of the melange of different vegetables and a bit of mushroom there. You have the tomato, which is a bit of acidity to give you a hint in your mouth to refreshen. And you have a little herb bouquet there for the prettiness of the ladies at the table. So please, bon appetit and enjoy.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wonderful wine choice. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think the one.
Coming from the Douro River Valley, and it's called port wine because in the old days was sold in the Porto city. So fortified wine, this means that they when they are doing the wine, they start the fermentation, And when the winemaker decides that is that's the way he wants it, they open the barrel, and to stop the fermentation on that port, they put, in Portugal we call it the hard water, aguardente. It is the distilled from the grapes. Then you distill it like you distill the whiskey. And this is a very strong drink, and this has like 20% alcohol.
Oh.
So this is port wine, fortified wine. And of course the grape is a Portuguese grape. To be called port wine should be done in Portugal, but there's a port wine even made in China.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Really?
Tawny or Ruby?
This one, no. This is a late bottled vintage. So this has a minimum of 16 years in oak barrel.
Oh really? Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
that is why you find some port wines very expensive.
Everybody, from my time with Princess, everyone says about the smell of the lamb. It's a comment that is often I hear.
Yeah.
And I think, what have you been eating, to be honest?
Yeah.
Because in Australia we don't, oh look at it, very small.
Nobody likes to smell teenagers. We get it.
Exactly. Exactly. Good point. All right, so I spoke to you earlier about a degustation menu. Amish bush, cut through with our appetizer, a cleanse your palate with this the green apple sorbet, followed up with the lamb. Okay. Now, typical French degustation, you have cheese before dessert. All right. So this is your cheese course. All right. How you looking? What the heck? All right, so this is your cheese course, all right. So what I have for you there in front of you is something that relates to my childhood again. I love poppy seeds and I love crusty bread. So my mother used to leave bread in the oven, or she would ask the baker to cook the bread further. Okay, so that it was nice and crispy, crunchy, lots of poppy seeds, always essential. Lots of butter, crusty bread, lots of butter. That word, yummy. All right, so that's a big plus for me. You would also love dried apricots. I used to love to eat. So what you have here in front of you, in the bottom you have a apricot and saffron compote. So the apricots are cooked down, sugar, saffron. All right, so you can smell the perfume of the saffron, which I love, the color of saffron, which I love, and apricots, which I love. There underneath. Around the outside there you have lavash, which is a crisp bread from Armenia, but I love the crispness of it, the texture, lots of poppy seeds. We need the butter. Inside there you have whipped brie. So you have brie cheese, which is quite high in fat, if I remember rightly. Around the outside of the brie, you have a walnut croquant. Croquant, French. So you have caramelized walnuts, right? That's a basic way of putting it. They've been crunched up and it's wrapped around the brie. So it's inside there, all right? So you have the brie, the walnuts, the apricots with the saffron, you have the lavash with the poppy seeds, you have the stick, which is a lollipop, just to remind me of my childhood for a bit of fun. So that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Chef.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you.
Wow.
If you'd like, I'll demonstrate a practical way to eat it.
Yes.
Yes,
If you-
please. Yes,
if you'd like.
please.
Go for it.
Yeah, okay. So please allow me.
Yes.
So we take the fork, all right? So please, you just stick that down there. Take the stick out. The stick. Yeah, fling that over your shoulder. No. It's a bit of a joke, but yeah. So you're holding that with the fork, all right? You cut it down, all right? It cracks it in half, all right? Then you get some of that, you crack it again, all right? Then you get some of the brie with the walnut and the apricot. There you go, and you put it on there. You pick it up with your fingers. You don't try and eat. You don't ever eat a cheese plate with a knife and fork.
Would you like some?
I've already eaten a fair bit of it.
You had a taste test.
12 times. All right, so please.
Lovely.
Basically what it is complicated cheese and crackers with a bit of fruit.
Deconstructed.
All right, there we go.
Thank you so much.
please, bon appetit and enjoy. So Thank you very much.
Thank you for doing that for me.
No problem at all.
Wow. Oh, look at all these wonderful people. Oh, my goodness.
Everybody behind the desk.
That's a lot of shooting.
That's a lot.
Here,
You gotta be everybody behind the desk. That's the way you put it down. There we go. Come on through. Wow.
okay, better see you.
1, 2, 3.
One, two, three.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, that's magnificent. Really, really. Wow. That's amazing.
We're very lucky they didn't drop one. Is that what it is? Tell you what, your keys up.
Okay, everyone. So please, there's a collaboration between me and the pastry chef, my pastry chef Hanan. Please, if you could explain for me, Chief Pastry. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your dessert tonight we will red carpet. Insert with or filling with a white under chocolate mousse, flavoring or seasoning with a orange Grand Marnier and Kahlua coffee. And of course, delicate with almond macarons. And of course, with also mixed berries. So once again, folks, for sure tonight, you can enjoy this villa dinner. Good appetite.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Hanan. Thank you.
How will we see?
So what we're trying to create here, of course, it's the chef's table for me is a red carpet event.
Thank you.
So that's what we tried to create for you here. So we've got the naturally, ladies to a red carpet event are going to wear shoes that are quite to their taste, right? And shoes are a very important component of their attire. So hence the red carpet, the shoe, and the mousse that's inside there. Chocolate and berries is a natural marriage which goes together as I talk about taste and flavors. So you have the berries and the chocolate. You have the mousse of the Grand Marnier, which is beautiful and flavoursome. And ladies and gentlemen, if you choose to take it to your cabin, if you ask them, you can go to your cabin, sit in front of the TV on your bed there and chew on the heel of the shoe and enjoy however you wish to enjoy. Okay? And gentlemen, you do what you're told. Happy wife, happy life, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent, chef.
So please, bon appetit.
Have some pork.
I'm going to have another one in quite right now.
3 minutes.
Right now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God. That's gorgeous.
I don't even want.
Where do you begin? Where do you start with it, you know?
I wish you'd show us how to eat it.
Well, the Madeleines are brilliant. And there's something inside of it, what we said.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, who did the red?
Is it yours? This is yours,
I
Don.
think it's
Okay.
left. Yeah, left is right.
It's yours, baby.
Meeting some fine people, having a great experience, good company.
Wow.
Where do you start with it, you know? Where do you start?
Cruise in our travels, please stop, say hello if you need to, if you want to. All right, give us a tap on the shoulder because we're going to be around. We've got a few more days to go for this cruise yet.
One needs some dinner.
All right. So yes, thank you very much.
Finally, tomorrow we are in port, no?
Thank you.
Yes.
What do you mean, finally?
Thank you very much.
Well, we just finished the chef's table, and it was amazing. The executive chef is very passionate. Food was excellent. So delightful, so enjoyable.